Alright, so I'm going to try something a little different than the character guides today. A few people have been asking me to make a guide for parrying and defense, so I figured I would do that today. So I won't be talking about character specific defensive moves, just things that every character can do. So I won't be mentioning things like deflecting or full guard in this video. But if you guys like the video enough, then I will gladly make a video for that. Anyways, I'm not going to waste any more of your time, so let's get right into it. So first, let me briefly cover the most basic of the basics, and that's blocking. So to block, all you have to do is match your stance with the way your opponent is attacking. Your block will stay up in the direction you choose when in neutral, unless you're an assassin. The assassin characters use what's called reflex defense. Using a character with reflex means that you'll have to match stances when you see your opponent attack, since your guard will go down after a few seconds, which can be a little frustrating against the faster characters. Anyways, there's a few moves that you can't block. Unblockable attacks, shield bashes, guard breaks, trips, and kicks. All these moves are indicated by your opponent glowing orange and can be avoided, which leads me into dodging. So dodging is very useful to get you out of harm's way. Some characters have faster dashes that reach a further distance, like the Peacekeeper, while others have slow dashes that barely move at all, like Shigoki. You have to time your dashes pretty cleanly to escape damage, since you can still get caught with an attack if you don't. Dashes are not only useful for avoiding attacks, but they can be used to bait some opponents into attacking. A few characters can attack after dashes as well, like a Orochi or a Peacekeeper. Now on to parrying. So parrying is actually pretty easy after you've played the game for a while and get to know the moves your enemies can do and the timing of most attacks. So to parry, all you have to do is press your heavy button just before your opponent's attack lands. This is indicated by a flash on your opponent's direction indicator. So parrying takes some of your opponent's stamina and pushes them back, but it doesn't mean guaranteed damage. So if you're going to attack after a parry, you should just go for a light or a dash in, unless you're a character who can attack after a parry like Lawbringer. Parrying really comes down to timing. I don't recommend trying to parry a light attack unless you have really fast reflexes, or you'll just get hit. Now again, I want to say that you can parry an unblockable attack just like any other attack in the game. So when you see one, don't panic since you have a decent amount of time to parry it. Now let's talk about reversing a guard break. So at first it's a little tricky to get down, but after a while you'll get the hang of it and you won't even need to think about it anymore. So to counter it, all you have to do is press your guard break button shortly after you see the guard break icon on your opponent's body. That's all you have to do. But your window to perform the counter is pretty small. Also, if you suspect your opponent is going to guard break, don't try to mash it out at the exact same time as them, since they don't cancel each other out and one of you will get hit. So instead, just wait for the icon to show up and then press guard break. I should also mention that countering the guard break can also knock an opponent off a ledge. Also, I want to say that if you perform an attack as your opponent goes for a guard break, your attack will take priority and you will get the free hit on your opponent that you can link into a combo. So if you expect your opponent to use a guard break, like if you're on a small map or something, then just attack instead of trying to mash it out with them, because it's a little too risky for me. Anyways, that's it for this video. It's a little shorter than usual since I don't want to milk it for 10 minutes, especially since it's just the basics. If this video performs relatively well, then I will make another video explaining the more advanced things like deflects, full guard, counters, hidden stance, superior block, and all the other things like that. Anyways, if this video helped, leave a like. If you didn't like the video and feel like you wasted your time, leave a like anyways and tell me what you didn't like about it. And yep, that's it. Click on the circle to sub. Check out one of those previous videos on the left. And now you can go watch some quality original content from Spirit. Or leave a like on this video and every other video on my channel if you want, if you have the time.